Today's tech tip is brought to you by Windows and...
Brought to you today by the letter P.
Good morning. Welcome back. Tech tip 2 of this week. We are doubling up this week. It is the beginning of the school year. We've had several questions come in as people are getting their classrooms up and ready to go. So I'm hoping that this will answer some of those questions that have come up. So we're going to talk about Lanschool and getting that back running again. We're going to talk about Microsoft Teams and making sure that is set up if I didn't actually set it up for you. And that's the same for you and for your students. And finally, Windows P. That will be our savior for connecting to our wireless displays. Here we go.
Small pea painted purple on a pepperoni pizza pie. Big pea on a pony, looking pretty as it passes by. Peas on a plate with some pickles, peppers, pears, and peas. People praise the letter P while applauding for it, please, please, please. P.
All right, we are going to start with Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams, we will come to the File folder down at the bottom of our computer. We're going to go to this PC, and we're going to go to the student, or not the student, the shared drive. Teachers go to shared drive S to get the Microsoft Teams set up. Students, when we set up their devices, they go to student shared. Same setup, just in a different place, because kids will only see the G drive. Teachers, you will see the S drive. So we double click there, and here it is, Windows Teams EXE. Double click and load that file. That will load your Teams app, and after it loads, please make sure you go to your icon at the top. It may be a letter, it may be a picture. Please go to Settings, and please uncheck the box that says Auto Start Application. That way your Teams app doesn't start every time you log into your computer. We don't want that. So turn that Auto Start off, and then your Teams is set up and ready to go. On to Lanschool. Lanschool, for the first time, you may have to set it up, but then it will be there working as it has in the past. So if you do not see Lanschool down here on your taskbar, and Lanschool is the green circle of bubbles, we're going to go to the Windows home screen. We're going to scroll down to L, click on Lanschool, double click that, and if Lanschool appears down here at the bottom, great. If you click on it and it doesn't open, or if you double click that and that green circle doesn't appear at all, what you need to do is restart your computer. One restart, that will get Lanschool up and running, and then you should be able to just click on it and open the administrative console, and from here you can start using Lanschool as you did in the past. If you've forgotten how, those help videos still exist in Microsoft Stream. And finally, the wireless projection savior, Windows P. So on your keyboard, we are going to use the Windows button and the P button at the same time, which will bring up our projection menu. Now we have to connect wirelessly, we're going to come down to connect to a wireless display. You will find your room or the room that you're in, and you will click on that. In most of the buildings and rooms, about 90% of the district, when you click on them, it's going to ask you for a PIN. That PIN will be linked in the email that this video comes in, and it's the same. If you connect to a display, so it's going to ask you for a PIN, and you put the PIN in, there's a few screen beams. When you do this step here, you click in this box, the PIN will appear on your board, type that one in. Otherwise, the PIN is the same for all the other screen beams, and again, that PIN will be in the email. So put it in, hit connect. You only need to do that one time, and then you will have to do Windows P daily, but you will only have to put the password in one time in order to connect. And finally, back to the projection menu. Duplicate means what's on your screen is on your projector, smartboard, TV. Extend means that your computer is a left monitor and your TV, projector, smartboard works as a right monitor. And when you put it in extend mode, you can drag things to the right monitor, which is your smartboard or projector, play a video, put a worksheet up for the kids, anything else you need them to do and leave up there. And then you still have your desktop to work on while the students are working on the tasks that you've set aside on the other monitor. Alright, that wraps up this one. If you have more questions or things that you need covered in Tech Tips, please let me know. There's a Flipgrid set up. I'll attach that again, where you can submit video responses of things that you have questions about or things you would like Tech Tips on. Hope everybody has a great weekend, a great start to the school year. Be the change. Have a great year.